Hello everyone and welcome to our ballet leg workout. You'll need a chair or a wall for this. Just to begin by activating the legs, we're going to take some slow sumo squats, squatting down as far as you can with your feet over hip distance apart, squeezing the glutes and the thighs. We're just going to take around 10 of these, so keep going. Now this time we're just going to hold in our squat and we're going to take some tiny little abduction pulses, going as low as you can, squeezing the outer and inner thighs. This is really excellent mainly for the saddlebags, using your hip flexors for control here. And then we're just going to hold our squat, staying as low as we can, squeezing the glutes and the thighs. Hold for just a few seconds and come back up. Now going over to your chair, we're going to begin with some kickbacks on the right leg. So point the toe, we're just going to kick that leg as high into the air as we can. Keep a slight bend in the leg, making sure that you're not overextending the knee. Now hold that leg up high, we're just going to crunch the same elbow, pointing the toe, taking an external rotation with the leg. This is really effective for the obliques, the outer and inner thigh, as well as the calf. And release. Now this time we're just going to take some side leg raises. I want you to point the toe here, squeezing the side booty, using those hip flexors to get your leg as high as you can. This will really work the outer and inner thigh. And you're finished. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side, beginning with those kickbacks. Again, point the toe, keep a soft bend in both legs, squeezing the booty here, using that strength from the hip flexors just to lift that leg a little bit higher. Now hold that leg up high, we're just going to crunch the same elbow, keeping those toes pointed, working that side oblique as well as the outer and inner thigh. And relax. Now we're just going to take those side leg lifts on this side, pointing the toes, squeezing the side booty here, working that inner and outer thigh. And you're finished. We're going to start again on the right leg. So this time I want you to point the toe and we're just going to kick that leg straight in front, taking an external rotation with the leg. This will really get that outer and inner thigh working, using the lower abs to lift up that leg. Now this time flex the foot and take a soft bend in the leg. We're going to kick diagonally across our body, working just the inner thigh here. Squeeze those inner thigh muscles using the hip flexors to get that leg nice and high. And drop the leg. Now taking your legs over hip distance apart, we're just going to take a side lunge over onto that right leg. Keep your foot on the tiptoes so that you're working the inner thigh even more, going down as low as you can into this side lunge, using the chair for support. Now this time we're going to stay in our side lunge and we're going to lift that heel up off the mat and then lower. This will really work the hamstring and the inner thigh. And relax. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side, beginning with those in front leg lifts. So we're just going to lift that leg nice and high, point the toe, take that external rotation with the leg. Now this time flex the foot, bend the leg, and we're just going to take those diagonal lifts, really working the inner thigh here. Now taking those side lunges on the left leg, coming up onto a tiptoe position, and we're just going to squat down over to that left leg, going as far down as you can, working the inner thigh as well as the side booty. Now this time staying down in our side lunge, and we're just going to lift the heel up off the mat and then lower, just working the inner thigh yet again. And you're done. Now coming into a goddess position, we're going to come up onto our tiptoes. We're going to squat down as low as we can and then come back up, staying on those tiptoes, squeezing the inner thighs just for our last little burn. Now stay nice and low in this position, keep up on the tiptoes, and we're just going to pulse the legs back, working the outer thighs. And then we're just going to hold for a few seconds, squeeze the inner thighs, just a few seconds and then you're done. And relax. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.